So, I think I'm gonna do another dementia dump talk. Before I start, I'd just like to thank people for the well wishes, and I don't want to really talk right now about my experience because um, I'm stressed out, I'm scared, a lot of things, but I contacted my sister very early in the morning, and so when I was back home, this is what happened with my mother. God bless my sister. So, she's 89, my mother, in assisted living in the South. I don't like to give the exact location, but we'll say that not too far of a drive from Atlanta. And, oh, I'm sorry. So anyway, and my sister lives near the assisted living. She chose it and placed her, and I back up my sister on everything. So, Friday, my mother is eating, at the assisted living, and then all of a sudden, there's like a tooth in her food because one of her teeth, she's older and her front bottom teeth, they're all hers, but they were loose. And about a year ago, the dentist said, well, there's nothing we can really do, it is what it is. And she's supposed to be on palliative care anyway. So they call my sister, and they said that they didn't know whether, like, the whole tooth came out, like, by the root, or if it just broke and that the root was still in there. So my sister made an appointment to take my mom, who is not ambulatory and who has dementia, to the dentist today. And thank God, there's a dentist right near where the assisted living is. So before she went, I told my sister, take mommy's wheelchair and walk her, even if if you think you might want to use one but not the other, just have both of them, leave whatever you're not using in the car, whatever. So she called me beforehand. Then, while she was at the dentist's office, she started texting me. Now, my sister is not like a texter per se, all right? Maybe once in a blue moon, I might get a message from her about, something financial, like if there's like an ongoing thing, like, you know, call the window people and remind them, or check on this, a little bit of teamwork that we have, just being the two of us. But she's not like a chatting texter. All of a sudden today, there's a barrage. The poor woman was mortified. She said, oh, I'm in the waiting room of the dentist's office. Oh, mommy's acting up. I'm so embarrassed, blah, blah, blah. So I was trying to, like, like, support her by saying, oh, I'm sure she's being a pill, but I'm sure she's not the first old person with dementia that they've ever seen. It's a medical office, even though it's a dentist, it's still, And she was saying all this stuff, blah, 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 back and forth. And so finally, I guess it was over with. She has to go to an oral surgeon. The root is in. And the dentist, that just like kind of took a cursory look, said, wow, based on your mother's behavior, I think that the oral surgeon should sedate her before he, takes the root out. And I told my sister, I said, yeah, they should. And so then after she got her back to assisted living and then got home, she called me again. Like, we spoke on the phone twice today, and there was the barrage of texts. And she started telling me about, oh, I feel so bad. It just, you know, it just, it's sad, you know. I'm thinking of my mother, you know, being old and having sundowners and all of, but yet she has some cognitive, you know, so she must realize, you know, she's not doing well. And this is like really depressing. I'm sorry. I usually like to tell lively stories or something that has like a spiritual message or something that's even a little funny, or complaining about Sophia Petrillo. You know, I think those are funnier. This is a bit depressing. I don't know. I don't know. It's just that it happened today. And the other thing that happened, I don't really want to talk about right now because it's frightening. But I know there's a certain group of people that like to go on YouTube and they like to BS and make up stories and have drama and gossip and lie. And I don't judge. I mean, that's their bag. You know, that old-fashioned word, bag. Oh, that's your bag. This is my bag. You know, I'm not God. It's a burden to be God and have to be judging everyone. So it's really, it might not be my deal, but I can't put someone down if that's what they need, you know. But I'm not doing that. That's why I've shown a lot of things. In general, I don't like to say about something if I can't really show it. I mean, if I'm telling you a story about the past, obviously I can't show that. But if I make a claim, you know, I don't know. I'm just a bit tired, so maybe I'm sure tomorrow morning with that morning coffee, I'll perk right up and I'll have like some cookie story, something. But yeah, there's a reason why I've been telling these stories, because I'm afraid. And I'm just afraid. And I want to feel like I've left something of myself behind, you know? And I hope I'm wrong. I hope that everything works out, obviously. And that it won't be a long, long time until I have to start thinking that way again. But anyway, everyone have a great evening. Bye.